Helo a chroeso i Stadiwm Principality ar gyfer 2 gêm yn fyw fan hyn ar S4C, rowndiau terfynol pencampwriaeth ysgolion a cholegau Cymru. Mi fyddwn ni'n gwybod yn iawn pwy fydd yn codi'r tlys yma nes mlaen, ond cyn hwnna i gyd, gadewch ni weld beth ddigwyddodd llynedd.
Dyma ni te, uchafbwynt y tymor dan ddeunaw i'r merched yma, rownd derfynol. O, am ddechreuad i goleg y cyfoedd. O, yn penderfynu mynd amdani unwaith eto ac yn tirio. Pencampwyr presennol coleg Llandovery yn gwynebu pencampwyr peder gwaith coleg y cymoedd. Am ddechreuad i goleg y cymoedd. Yn lamu lan, o, i ddwylo Williams mas mewn am gais. Y pencampwyr yw coleg Gwent. Y cwpan yn aros yn ddwylo Llandovery.
Ffeinal y bechgyn am chwarter wedi saith rhwng Galantaf a choleg y Cymoedd. Ond yn gyntaf, ffeinal y merched. Pencampwyr llynedd coleg Gwent yn gobeithio am ddiffyn eu teitl yn erbyn coleg Llandovery. Swan Lily Clapp a Teddy Williams sy'n ymuno da ni heddiw. Helo i chi'ch dau. Reit te, Swan, ti'n nabod lot fawr o'r chwaraewyr heddiw, gan fod ti yw prif hyfforddwr tîm Cymru dan ddeunaw, wrth gwrs. Ydy diwrnodau fel hyn yn bwysig o ran datblygu'r chwaraewyr ifanc?
O, mae mor bwysig, ti'n bod. Dim dim ond i chwarae yn y Stadiwm Principality, ond i chwarae gyda ffrindiau coleg. A ffrindiau chi wedi bod yn ymarfer gyda trwy tymor, ti'n bod. Mae WSC wedi bod yn fynd ers mis Medi, ac mae'r tîmoedd wedi bod yn datblygu, ac fi wedi gweld y chwaraewyr hefyd yn datblygu. So, mae mor bwysig heddi cael diwrnod fel ffainal sy'n rhoi bach o pwysau ar chwaraewyr i paratoi nhw am y peth nesaf.
A mae fe yn teimlo fatha oesair y natblygiad gêm y merched wrth gwrs. Mae yna llwyth o chwaraewyr heddiw yma yn y garfan eleni am Cymru dan ddeunaw. Ydy'r gêm yn lle da o ran y menywod?
Ie, mae yn, ti'n gwybod, a mae fi a'r hyfforddwyr dan deunaw wedi bod yn gwylio'r ferched yn chwarae yn y gyrfan hyn trwy'r gydol y tymor. Ni'n gweld fan'na, ti'n gwybod, mae llawer o chwaraewyr o'r coleg Gwent a'r coleg Llandovery wedi bod yn ymarfer yn gyrfan yng Nghymru dan 18, ti'n gwybod, a mae hwnna'n falle yn sain o'r standard o chwaraewyr bydd ar y ca heddi.
Ffantastig, edrych mlaen. A Teddy, dau tîm hollol gwahanol heddiw yma. Gwent fel tîmoedd Gwent yn traddodiadol, corfforol iawn, a Llandovery yn traddodiadol i Llandovery, really, yn hoffi taflu'r pêl o gwmpas.
Ie, fel chi'n deud, dau steil rygbi sy'n traddodiadol gyda ardaloedd y tîm yma. Gwent wastad dod â pac fawr ac yn cryf yn y flaenwyr. Ac ie, Llandovery tîm y gorllewin wastad yn hoffi trafod ac symud y pêl. Felly bydd hi'n diddorol heno i gweld trysteil sy'n dod allan ar top.
Wel, gadewch ni weld ar tîm Gwent a'r blaenwyr yma. Fel wedys ti, mae yna lot o ser yn y blaenwyr i coleg Gwent. Beth ni'n sôn am Amelia Bailey? Beth ti'n nabod amdano hi, Teddy?
Ie, so mae Amelia Bailey yn chwarae'r fawr i'r Gwent. Mae'n cario'r bêl sy'n gymaint ac ni'n gweld fan hyn. Maen nhw'n defnyddio i flaenwyr i cael i fewn o'r gêm rhwng ffrynt y llinell. Ond fel fi wedi dweud, mae'n cario'r bêl sy'n gymaint ac bydd hi'n edrych i cael Gwent ar y troed flaen heno. Bydd edrych ymlaen i weld hi'n mynd lan yn erbyn Erin Jones, sydd hefyd yn chwaraewr fawr i'r Llandovery.
Ie, gwych. A nid jyst yn y blaenwyr, mae'r chwaraewr da, Swan. Ti'n nabod lot o'r chwaraewyr trwy rôl di gyda Cymru wrth gwrs. Pwy yw'r rai arall i wylio? Fi wedi clywed bod McCormack yn tipyn o chwaraewyr.
Ie, mae Sian McCormack yn chwaraewr arbennig o dda sydd gyda'r gyd o'r sgiliau dath i mewn i gyrfan dan 18 blwyddyn diwethaf yn ifanc ac bydd hi yn tynnu y stringiau heddi i coleg Gwent a pan fi'n meddwl am y sgiliau hi mae'n gallu cico'r bil yn arferchog ac stael cicio hi hefyd fach o dinks neu cics hir ac gêm paso hi hefyd so bydd hi'n sylfaen heddi i coleg Gwent.
Ie, a beth am y mewnwr Lily Hawkins wrth gwrs ser yn y gêm llynedd, beth ti'n gallu dweud wrthyn ni amdano hi?
Ie, mae Lily wedi bod yn chwarae nawr i coleg Gwent am 3 tymor ac mae hi'n, fel ni'n gweld o'r clipiau heno, mae'n dangerous iawn yn enwedig yn ardal tacl. Mae moyn cadw'r fil yn fyw, mae'n fynd am y gwagle ac mae dod â chwaraewyr o rownd hi i fyw ac mae Lily wedi datblygu mor gymaint dros y blynyddoedd ond mae gêm Lily wedi datblygu ac mae fi'n just y pace y gêm heddi bydd yn dod o Lily ac bydd hi'n edrych i chwarae'r gêm a gloi i Coleg Gwent.
A beth mae'r partneriaeth rhwng Lily a Sienna fa?
O, maen nhw wedi bod yn chwarae gyda'i gilydd am 2 tymor nawr, so bydd partneriaeth dda gyda nhw, bydd nhw'n gwybod eu gemau a gilydd yn arbennig o dda ac bydd nhw'n tynnu stringiau rhwng y dwy o nhw, a hefyd, chi'n gwybod, ni wedi bod yn sôn am Amelia Bailey, bydd hi'n 8wr heddi i Coleg Gwent, so 8, 9 a 10 bydd yn rownd popeth bydd Coleg Gwent yn neud heddi.
Fi sicr yn edrych ymlaen i weld nhw'n mynd heno yma, ac yn paratwy ar Parc yr Arfer nawr mae Coleg Gwent, a mae Griff McKee yng nghanol hi.
Ie, dwi yma efo Coleg Gwent a Seren Ren Howell sy'n chwarae yn safle'r blaen a sgellwr heno. Seren, sut mae'r nerfau?
Llawer o nerfau ond cyffroes i'r occasion a ni wedi paratoi llawer am hyn, felly ie, mae'n nhw'n iawn.
Mae Gwent wedi ennill y gystadleuaeth 6 gwaith, hwn Lenny am y 6ed tro. Sut mae hynny'n neud ti deimlo? Di hwnna'n rhoi mwy o bwysau?
Na, dwi'n meddwl mae'n wneud ni mwy cyffroes i'r occasion a dwi'n meddwl ni wedi paratoi cymaint am hyn, felly mae'n siams ar ni nawr.
Seren, neu adael ti fynd nôl i gynesu fyny. Dwi'n mynd i ffeindio Scott Matthews, sef prif hyfforddwr Coleg Gwent. Mae hefyd yn chwarae yn Super Rugby Cymru i Pontypool, a mae o wedi bod yn hen ben yn y gystadleuaeth yma ers blynyddoedd. Felly, fydd o'n reit ddiddorol clywed beth sydd gen Scott i ddweud. Scott, do you mind if I just grab you quickly? Scott, you've had an unbelievable season once again this year. Does this unprecedented season put more pressure on the team, do you think?
Well, of course it does. Obviously, when you're lucky enough to have an unbeaten season, obviously you're there to obviously get knocked down. And to be fair, like teams this year definitely thrown a kitchen sink at us, and that's definitely noted by the competition and how close certain games have been. And 2 of them games have been against Llandovery as well. So it's going to be a close final, 100%. It's going to be a brilliant first 20 minutes, I assume. But no, one that the girls are really looking forward to.
We know you come into these sort of games with a couple of tricks up your sleeve. Have you got anything for us tonight?
I wouldn't say that. It's just, I think it's just trying to move the chess piece ever so slightly in there. I think every coach would be the same, and knowing Lee over the other side as well, he'd be exactly the same. But yeah, I'm pretty sure hopefully the girls have practiced some moves which we think we can get some advantage through doing some homework. But yeah, at the end of the day, they've got to go out to have the confidence and the belief to try it, and then other to execute it as well. So, but ultimately, I think today's game is all going to come down to collision and game management in the middle third, and especially how teams exit as well.
Scott, pob lwc heno yma, diolch yn fawr iawn. Mae'n lot o gyffro felly lawr yma ym Mharc yr Arfer cyn y gêm fawr yn y Principality.
Reit, mae Wester arbennig wedi ymuno da ni yn y studio. Mewn yr i Llandovery, wrth gwrs legend o'r clwb erbyn hyn, a prif hyfforddwr i'r tîm heddiw mae Lee Rhys. Gêm mawr heddiw i chi. Sut mae tawadau wedi mynd?
Mae gêm edrych yn iawr. Mae'r merched yn edrych ymlaen yn fe. Ni'n bod y paratoi yn rili dda. Ni'n wedi cael gêm galed 2 wythnos yn ôl yn edrych yn drycho. So, fwy hwnna'n rili dda i cael ni lan am hefi.
Ie, a beth yw'r paratoadau fel yn y wythnos? Beth ti'n canolbwyntio arno yn dod yn erbyn tîm fel Gwent?
Ni'n gwybod fel tîm Gwent, maen nhw'n galed yn ardal cyfodol, so ni'n bod yn gweithio'n galed fyna. Ni'n gwybod sut mae'n rhaid ni chwarae ennill erbyn nhw.
Ie, ydych chi wedi paratoi unrhyw beth yn gwahanol am gêm yma? Yn amlwg chi'n nabod nhw'n eitha dda, di chwarae nhw 2 waith yn barod?
Ie, ni'n gwybod beth maen nhw'n dod ar yma, a ni'n gwybod beth mae'n rhaid ni'n neud, so bydd ni'n taflu'r pêl rownd. A hefyd mae cwpl o sort of moves newydd dyn ni fyd.
Fi ti wedi chwarae fan hyn i Llandovery yn finals. Beth oedd neges ti chwaraewyr am y nyrs falle bydd nhw'n cael heddi?
Just enjoyo'r dif. Mae'n hedfan, so fi jyst wedi gweud, just be in the moment, just enjoy the moment, a just cael spree.
Nice.
Yn amlwg, fel weles i ar y dechrau, ti'n chwarae i Llandovery, mae Scott Matthews chwarae i Pontypool. Chi wedi chwarae i'ch gilydd sawl tro yn eich gyrfarwydd. Chi wedi siarad cyn y gêm heddiw o gwbl?
Ges i ti'n bach o wef wrth o Scott, ond dim byd arall. Mae'n mutual respect na, ond gobeithio bydd yn cael un lan o fe hefyd. Ei,
Lee, pob lwc, diolch yn fawr am amser ti bwyd. Diolch. Reit Teddy, mae Llandovery fel ni wedi sôn yn hoffi chwarae gêm Llandovery. Bydd rhaid nhw newid unrhyw beth yn dod yn erbyn tîm mor corfforol a Gwent?
Ddim siwr gymaint newid steil chi. Chi wastad eisiau cadw'ch steil chi, a dyna yw DNA chi fel clwb a tîm. Ond, yn sicr mae angen nhw ffrontio lan yn y flaenwyr. Gwent yn cryf iawn fan hyn. Felly mae angen i Llandovery ffrwydro lan, ond mae nhw eisiau just cael steil nhw ar y cae ac gobeithio gallu hwnna achosi problemau i'r Coleg Gwent.
Bydd rhaid i nhw ffrwydro lan oherwydd mae Coleg Gwent heb colli eleni wrth gwrs, ond oedd Llandovery yn agos iawn yn ystod y tymor yma. Ti'n meddwl, Siwan, bydd hwnna'n rhoi rhyw hwb seicolegol i Llandovery bod nhw'n gwybod bod nhw'n bron yna tro diwetha?
Bydden nhw wedi edrych yn ôl ar y gemau nhw, Llandovery, gêm cyntaf y tymor yn Cross Keys, dath hanner cyntaf o Llandovery yn ennill. So, maen nhw'n gwybod, maen nhw gyda pethau yn y locker, maen nhw'n gallu neud yn erbyn Coleg Gwent. A fel dwedodd Rili Rhys, gath nhw gêm galed yn embl y Coleg Llandrillo tro diwetha gath nhw gêm, so maen nhw wedi paratoi am hynny.
Gwych, a mae rhaid i ni sôn am wythwr Llandovery, Erin Jones. Siwan, ti'n nabod hi'n dda, beth ti'n gallu dweud i ni amdano hi?
Mae'n corfforol iawn, mae chwaraewr sydd gyda'r llawer o sgiliau, ond y peth, y cryfder Erin yw ffa mor corfforol mae hi, a bydd hi'n edrych yn rhoi Llandovery ar y troed flaen heddi. A mae'n capten hefyd, a mae'r arweinydd arbennig o dda, so fi'n edrych ymlaen i gweld y battle, fel dweud y Teddy cyn ni, rhwng Erin a Amelia Bailey.
Gwych, rhaid Teddy, pen ar y bloc, mae'r amser wedi dod. Pwy sy'n am mynd â hi heddiw?
Mae'n anodd edrych heibio Coleg Gwent. Yn amlwg maen nhw wedi curo'r Llandovery 2 waith eleni ac yn top o'r tabl am reswm. Felly fi'n credu bod Coleg Gwent yw'r ffefrynnau, ond fi'n credu bydd hi'n gêm dda.
A Siwan, beth ti'n meddwl? Ti'n cytuno gael Teddy?
Mae'n mynd i fod yn agos, fel dweud o Scott, mae'r gyrfan wedi cryfhau blwyddyn yma, mae'r tîm wedi rhoi popeth ati. So fi'n credu fi'n mynd i fod yn agos, mynd i eistedd ar y ffens iddi. Lloyd?
Eistedd ar y ffens? Ti'n ffili wneud yna? Ti'n ffili?
Os mae Teddy wedi mynd i'n Gwent, fi'n mynd i fynd yn Llandovery.
Neis. Cari hwnna. Gwych. Wel, dyna ni. Mae'r amser wedi dod. Pwy fydd pencampwr y merched 2025? Coleg Gwent neu Coleg Llandovery? Draw â ni at ein tîmau sylwebu felly. English language commentary is available with Sue and Lily Crapp and Sean Holly. Yn y Gymraeg, mae Teddy Williams ar ei ffordd lan i ymuno a Griff McKee.
Croeso Principality Stadium. Welcome for the Welsh Schools and Colleges final. It's the girls' final first. Both teams equally waiting to run out and challenge for that trophy there. What a thrill it is for these young ladies to play on the hallowed turf. Here in Cardiff, it's Gwent College against Llandovery College. A lot of nerves and trepidation there as the light show goes on here at the stadium. We saw how emphatic the show was and well received during the autumn series where the national men's team played their games, and here they come. What a moment for all these young girls representing their colleges, friends and family, taking photos, videos, and out they come onto the grass. A little glance of the trophy as they go past. And a huge thrill, a light show at the Principality Stadium. Officials wearing black and yellow. And it's Gwent College first. The only team to have won the Welsh Schools and Colleges girls title, heading for a 6th tonight if they win. Undefeated this year, 8 from 8. And averaging 7 tries a match. Inspired by number 8, Amelia Bailey, tops all the stats and ably assisted by back rower Alice Roberts. They're driven at half-back by Sienna McCormack and Lily Hawkins, who won player of the match in last year's final. Llandovery, on the other hand, finished 2nd in the league, losing twice to Gwent. But their captain and number 8, Erin Jones, as we've heard, heads and leads from the front. Industrious second rows in Robin Bartle and Dolly Evans. And they too have a fine pair of half-backs. Freya Perry, the scrum half, inspired by coach Lee Rees, most ball line breaks this season with 11 and 8 tries. The referee is Caleb Bow. Assistants are Josh Seeley and Jack Davis. We're moments away from the whistle. And it is referee Caleb Bow gets us going. Down into the 22. As Llandovery, who, as I mentioned, Lee Rees, the Llandovery men's scrum half.
Take him back.
Amazing amount of appearances. Inspires his team to play ball in hand. At Gwent College, they like to play too. Plenty of talent out there. Oh, and a great dummy coming in straight away. Catherine Williams goes through. In support is Lily Hawkins. On the attack straight away, the holders into the 22.
Step. Back foot.
They slow it up now.
Advantage, 8 offside.
And build, and we have an advantage, the referee says.
It's knocked on there.
It's knocked on, so the penalty is given. Lily Hawkins, the captain, straight away into the action. Great break by Catherine Williams. 4 tries to her name this season already. And Hawkins wants to tap and go. Here we go. It's to Georgia Morgan, just short. Hawkins always looking for a snipe. Little give to the big number 8, Amelia Bailey, and it's business as usual. Nearly all the players, in fact all the Gwent College players are there celebrating a second-minute try. And it's Amelia Bailey, big smiles all around. What a start for Coach Scott Matthews. We mentioned Bailey in the build-up. Highly rated, models herself on Alex Callender, the Wales back rower. Great break coming in. Sienna McCormack links with her half-back partner Lily Hawkins, and plenty of red shirts in support. And from the tap and go, Hawkins fed Bailey, and she barges over for the first score. The kick is a good one from McCormack. Takes her tally up to 83 points in the season, and what a start for Gwent College. 7-0, barely 2 minutes on the clock. Well, clear favourites, Gwent College, and you can see why. Llandovery need to pick themselves up quickly. Keys are on fire. Reference to Cross Keys, of course, from the Gwent region.
Inside.
And left-footed clearance coming in. And Llandovery will get their first possession in the Gwent half. Well, what a start. Well, I mentioned Amelia Bailey, the number 8. Great ball carrier. 80 ball carries before tonight, 3 tries. That's her 4th of the season, but great defender too. But what have Llandovery College got? Wearing 16 is Tegan Phillips. And that's clean ball one at the front. Opportunity for Freya Perry to get a back score. A little late challenge from Bailey. Probably well timed. In the backfield is Megan Thomas. One of 2 Megan Thomases in the Gwent College lineup. Little dink through. And Lucy Taylor lets that one dribble into touch as Catherine Williams followed up. Well, I mentioned Bailey, the try scorer in attack, but here she is in defence, just putting Brenna Davison under huge pressure from the line out. That's not straight, and it was competed, so referee Caleb Bowles gives the not straight.
Leave the ball. Option scrum line.
There's try scorer Amelia Bailey wearing a yellow scrum cap.
Scrum line.
Really is a force to be reckoned with.
Take step off.
The not straight leaves Erin Davis with her first throw. Slow, measured walk into the line out. It's a funny at the front. Hooker gets it back, fires it out. Hawkins couldn't grab it, but they're on their way. And Bailey finds herself in midfield. All action, number 8. Oh, and Llandovery have turned that over. Great turnover. Time for Gwent College to defend, and they've got it back now. And away comes Grace Boyd. Watch out for her. She's got 5 tries already this season, the tight head prop.
No advantage. Knocked on first.
I'm joined now by Shuan, who's come up all the way from pitch side. Probably missed the try, Shuan, but no surprise, it was Amelia Bailey that crashed over.
Yeah, you forget how big the stadium is, Sean. It's a bit of a trek from pitch side up to where we are, but we got a great view up here. I caught it just before coming out of the stand.
Crouch.
Standard Gwent, really, and
Bang.
trademark Amelia Bailey powering over to put Gwent in the lead.
Ball squirms out of the first scrum of the match. Be put in again to Llandovery.
Keep stability, okay? Drive straight.
Who've had a good season themselves, just obviously Gwent to contend with. Probably sick of the sight of them, and but a chance to play on the stadium.
Crouch! Bind!
It's a huge opportunity. It's a great
Set.
occasion for the girls to play with your college mates in the final at the heart of Welsh rugby.
Away they go. Freya Perry feeds. Little lovely break coming in from Beatrice Morgan. She's a natural athlete, but the ball is lost.
Advantage over, kicked away, retreat.
That's a little loose. An advantage over, says the referee. So another chance for the fullback. Looking dangerous. Nice run. Beats a lot of defenders. 2 tries this season. Perry goes right. Now, what have Llandovery got to show? Ball in hand. Perry again looks left, feeds right. Spin pass coming from Davidson, the outside half. Big carry. And the 2-8s obviously will figure tonight. Erin Jones there. Siwan mentioned at the start of the match. Good tackle coming in on that far side. I think it was Lily Hawkins. Little feed. Jones again. A lot rests on her shoulders, the number 8 for Llandovery. But stringing the phases together now. There's the loose head. Betsan Yip.
Nah, she's not on the ball.
And it's quick ball this time. Perry has a little scoot herself. Long pass from Davison. Here's Beatrice Morgan, who's looked dangerous. They get it out wide to the very dangerous Zilla Radrodro. We'll talk about a little bit more, but more like it from Llandovery, Siwan.
Yeah, going through the phases, looking to get the ball in the wide channel, and got threats everywhere in the back 3. Have Llandovery. We've seen Beatrice Morgan with a few touches on the ball, but that girl there, like you mentioned, Sean, Erin Jones, will be pivotal really in Llandovery going forward, and how much they use her as a dominant ball carrier to allow the backs to come into the game.
You stay where you are, you close the gap, okay?
Yeah, I'll ask you a bit more about Erin Jones shortly, but Tegan Phillips, wearing 16, playing hooker. Has that gone backwards? No, not gone.
On by red first.
So it will be
By white.
actually knocked on by red first, so it will be Llandovery's ball. Yeah, Erin Jones plays for you at lock, interestingly, but has all the abilities to play 8 at this level.
Yeah, she's dynamic, Sean. She's an athletic individual, can cause trouble off the back of a scrum. You know, she's tall, she's got the frame for it. She's physical presence, and obviously captain as well for Llandovery. So see her as a leader. She talks really well, understands the game.
It's a penalty. Yeah, just against loose head. Georgia Morgan for just coming in from the side, from her left side of the scrum position. Yeah, Erin Jones tops all the stats, but you know, if you play second row and you can win turnovers as well as score tries and make line breaks, it's a real added bonus. Here's the infringement. Loose head. Georgia Morgan deemed to have just been.
Yeah, stay square. Right.
Yeah, see the signal from Caleb Bow.
I'm fine if you want to take that quick, just on them.
I also find this interesting, Sean. Llandovery have gone to the corner to go for maybe a driving maul. Playing Llandovery maybe at Gwent at one of their strengths.
Indeed.
Back.
Lillycrap calls it, and they go for it. Now, has the ball worked back? Interestingly, they shorten the line out to negate the defensive maul of Gwent. They're over the line, but it's held up. Good ploy. Just shorten the line out a little, take a few numbers out of there, but still go for the drive. And it nearly paid off.
It did almost pay off, but that girl there, last year's player of the match, who talked about her pre-game, Lily Hawkins, is exceptional. Talent, works hard. What we seen pre-game, Sean, was maybe her highlights, clips and attack, but she's a very good defender as well. We've seen her tackling, but look at her, just gets in that position, knows exactly where the ball is. She's not the biggest, but she is powerful, she is strong.
Amazing. She's got the top number of turnovers for her side this season. 15 turnovers from scrum half. That sums it up.
Loves a jackal, does Lily Hawkins.
Okay, the restart from the goal line was kicked out on the full. So, a mistake from the Gwent College kicker, and Llandovery, what an attacking position here.
Crouch!
Attacking threats either
Bind.
side of the scrum.
Set!
Freya Perry herself, 8 tries to her name this season, might have a little look. It's with Jones, she goes right, shrugs off the first and the second. 3 Gwent players can't get the number 8 down.
She's fine, she's
But it's been turned over by the opposite number, Amelia Bailey. But then knocked it on by his to and fro here, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
It is. She does well to beat the first defender and shrug her off. But Gwent, knowing how much of a threat she is, and Bailey does exceptionally well. She shrugs her off. Then the hit comes in from Hawkins, but look at Bailey. She's straight over that ball. Great profile.
Crouch.
Vital turnover, but also interesting from Llandovery. I would have thought, maybe Sean, they've got dangerous players. Wide pitch. Would they move the ball from the scrum?
This time they do. Perry feigned right, went left. Now then, little pass behind the space for the winger on the outside. Can she get it down? What a tackle. But she's got it down. A great effort in defence coming in. I think it might have been Hawkins again. No, it was the winger, Ruby Cole, but she couldn't stop the emphatic Zilla Radrodo. 5 tries in 7 games. That's 6 in 8 now for the winger with Fijian heritage, and Llandovery strike back.
That's an exceptional finish. Llandovery done what's right. Move the ball to the edge. Fionn with the pass to Zyla. And she catches her ankle, I think. But it's a great finish. All with that Ruby Cole does really well. But Zyla Radrodro just catches her ankle on the floor. Hopefully she's okay. But an exceptional finish by the young winger.
Oh, you just see it on her face. What a finish it was. Second effort. But yeah, just got her ankle caught. Tough conversion. Good strike. But just to the left. Just a bit of magic tape going on the Llandovery winger. Great finish. As I say, that's her 6th try.
Left again.
In 8 games, and a great riposte from Llandovery. Early try from Gwent College. We've got a game in our hands now. As McCormack restarts. Well, nobody's grabbed that.
Inside.
Eventually, Cormac gets it. Sorry, Brenna Davison gets it. Clears her lines, and it'll be a line out to Gwent College. Doesn't look good for Zilla.
She's off the pitch.
Little message going up from the medic. I think she's going to be all right, Shewan.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm sure Llandovery will be hoping
She's not on the way.
that Zyla's also okay. A threat to them. Like you said, shown multiple tries this season. Danger woman. First year in Llandovery College, developing loads. There's a threat on the wing for them.
Now then, from about the halfway line, here comes the try scorer. Bailey tries to bring in one of the Megan Thomases. As back the other way they go. Well, that's gone a little loose from Tegan Bendel. And Llandovery pour through.
Contact with the ball.
Well, he could have played advantage there, the referee. There's a pullback, and oh, hello.
Wait.
That didn't last long.
8, come here. 8, come here.
But these 2 number 8s, both sides are heavily involved.
Yeah, Erin Jones alert here. Look at her driving through. Little kick off the knee. But holding back there, Catherine Williams. And then a little bit of afters. It's funny, international friends. But when they're on the field today, rivalry of colleges.
Yeah, international friends. I think there's around 20 Wales under 18s out on the surface there. Great to see. Probably means we've got the 2 best sides in the final. It's clean ball, won by Llandovery. Perry just caught. So Jones has to play scrum half. Nice missed pass into midfield. Oh, lovely little half break on loose, but backwards. Still there. They got numbers here on the left. Just needs to go through the hands. The cover comes across. Oh, great take. And they're barely half a metre short here. Freya Perry has a little look and pushed off the ball. Well, just lacked a little urgency. I think it might have been Lily Hawkins, captain fantastic, saving the day again. kick goes safely into touch, but Llandovery in the back line, as you called, Siwan, looking very dangerous.
Yeah, looking like threats out there.
White there you are.
Brianna Davison just moving the ball away. Can this ball maybe go a little bit sooner? Sean Pat, Beatrice Morgan, Zyla Rodrodro into space. Beatrice does exceptionally well to keep hold of that ball. But like you said, captain fantastic. Breakdown stats already, 2 turnovers in this game. Saving the day for Coleg Gwent.
Bit of discipline at the line out from Llandovery, so Gwent can just weather the storm a little bit and clear their lines. That's a good technical kick coming in to touch.
Yeah, White on the line, okay?
Sienna McCormack at 10, but there's
Just move her a step to your right.
Lily Hawkins, captain, player of the match in last year's final.
In, please, Red.
She's so sharp in attack and great decision making, but as we've seen, defensively, heroic. Erin Davis, shorten line out again. One at the front. Now Hawkins, good pass from the scrum half. Lovely intricate play here. There's the number 8. Amelia Bailey, they use her a lot. Hawkins tries to get a little wider. Back into play comes McCormack, not really going forward, little lateral here. Good defence from Llandovery. Can Bailey, she tips it on lovely to Alice Roberts. Herself has so many involvements for Gwent. Couldn't be taken by Morgan and probably gone forward. Little lateral from Gwent and good defence from Llandovery.
Yeah, credit to Llandovery's defence, really controlling that Coleg Gwent attack. Coleg Gwent looking to play out the back quite a lot. We're seeing that second player come out the back for Coleg Gwent, and probably Llandovery have done their work and they're pushing off.
Crouch!
And just maybe a bit of misunderstanding there.
Bind!
Between Georgia Morgan and Tegan Bendel.
Set!
But Amelia Bailey always produces the goods when you need go forward. That girl takes the team forward.
You're going past the 1.5. You're going past the 1.5.
Well, referee stayed in the ball. Sorry, the scrum has moved beyond the 1.5 metres, which is deemed all you can push at this age group, this level. Can't go beyond that.
Yeah, let's go, please, White. White, let's
So
go.
Gwent have the ascendancy in the scrum, but you cannot push that scrum further. Oh, big hit coming in. It's Bailey again. And a counter-ruck from the 8. Llandovery just a little flat-footed. Lovely insertion that time, but over the ball. Well, need I say, Siwan, who it is?
Yeah, she's everywhere, isn't she? Identifies the game so well, understands when there's an opportunity, a sniff for that jackal, and she just gets in such a low position, Sean. She's really hard to get off that ball.
Outside. Keep retreat, Ed, retreat! Retreat!
Little loose, that kick. Great take by McCormack. Lovely little left foot chiseled through. And there it is for Lucy Mainmarin. Blue scrum cap just to retrieve.
Advantage, not rolling.
Because an advantage being paid, not rolling away. McCormack back there, but no advantage this time. So a couple of loose kicks, a little bit of ill-discipline, but going back to Lily Hawkins. For you, Shu, and it must be an absolute pleasure to see somebody like her so keen, and not just with ball in hand, which is the, you know, the sexy stuff if you like to play, but keen to get stuck in there, turn the ball over for a team.
Yeah, it is so pleasing, and knowing Lily and the type of character person she is as well, Sean, that doesn't happen by chance. She works hard at her extras, at her skills. She understands the game. She watches it back. She knows the game inside out. She knows what her work-ons are, and she knows where her strengths are. And, you know, it's credit to her. She came into Wales 18s a year early as a year 11 2 years ago, and seen her grow and develop even further since then, and still performing on the stage and as a leader today as well for Coleg Gwent.
Llandovery have done it really well here to get on the outside. And here's Beatrice Morgan. What an athlete she is. She's got support on the inside. It's a scrum half, Perry. Pops it up. Llandovery playing enterprising stuff. Can't get it quick enough, but this time
You're fine.
not able to get the turnover, Gwent, give the penalty away, and Llandovery tails her up, and straight away Davidson wants to kick it into the corner. My goodness, Beatrice Morgan, she looks a threat from full-back.
Yeah, Beatrice Morgan, great athlete, great rugby player. Good hands, gets on the outside of the Coleg Gwent defence. Good vision as well to look on her inside. Freya Perry's on her inside. Sienna McCormack just keeps hold of her. But Lucy Mainwaring's then in support. And Llandovery in a great attacking position again, Sean.
Yeah, interesting. Both teams opt in to go short line out close to the line. Will Llandovery go for that drive? Again, it's towards the front. They set up the maul. Well, they got held up last time. It's back in the hands of Tegan Phillips. Now Perry gets it. They have options outside. 4 meters out. There was a big hole up the middle. Perry looked at it once. Davison. Now then, here, I think it's Dolly Evans out there in the midfield. They need to service the rucks, otherwise that will happen. Well, we've seen it 2 or 3 times, Ewan, where they've got into scoring position, just haven't serviced the ruck with enough numbers, and guess who? Well, it's either Hawkins or Bailey.
Yeah, Dolly Evans with the carry then.
Oh, just knocked on. Okay, let's go down to Lloyd on pitch side.
Yeah, yn ymuno da fi, mae prif hyfforddwr Coleg Gwent, Scotty Matthews. Scott, lovely to see you as always, brother. I don't know how you're feeling, but for the neutral, this is brilliant. Both teams have come to play. What are you seeing as a coach?
Well, it's obviously a great occasion for the girls, isn't it? To be fair, it's a fantastic venue, of course. Probably discipline at times and playing in the right areas is a big one. But, you know, big matches, you're probably a little bit unsettled nerves. I was pleased with the start, exactly what we asked for. But Llandovery are working their way up in terms of an entry side, but through our own areas of discipline, walking, and they're spreading the ball really well. So, yeah, I would like to see probably how DB a little bit more aggressive on the edges to shut them out. But apart from that, yeah, it's a great final so far, isn't it?
Yeah, and you talk about your D, but your goal line D has been phenomenal. Lily Hawkins, how good has she been this season for you? We've seen turnovers on the goal line, turnovers in open play in the middle of the pitch. How important is she for you?
Yeah, well, fundamentally important. You know, we do a lot of work, and she's one of the ones who absolutely loves getting her hands on the ball and trying to take some rob opportunities. But yeah, she's a good character to watch, and hopefully she'll have a bright future.
Thank you, Scotty. All the best for the rest of the game. Cheers, mate.
Well, I think Scott Matthews might have been saying it's a great game through gritted teeth. He'd hope his team was maybe a little bit more clear from Llandovery, where they've had more than their share of the game. Llandovery here, but that attack just on the outside. It was a good rip in the end, Sean.
Yeah, it was a good rip, and you know, Scott said pre-game, Sean, that he was expecting a competitive game, and that's probably from experience this year how maybe teams have challenged Coleg Gwent a little bit more than previous years, and I think Llandovery are definitely challenging them this evening. That's credit to the development of the league and these teams, and the coaching provision and what the teams have put into their teams this season. More games, better opportunities for these girls to grow and develop.
Llandovery playing from deep. Here's Morgan. Oh, couldn't quite get it out to Rodrodro. And here's a turnover, a gift really. And Ruby Cole will waltz in out of nothing. Well, some poor execution on the edge from the back three. Beatrice Morgan to Zyla Rodrodro, and she couldn't catch it. It was too high, and it was a gift for Ruby Cole, and out of nothing, Gwent College get their second try.
And it's a great finish by Ruby Cole there, alert. But it just comes from a bit of skill error, really. By Llandovery, know the space is there. Pass, catch, not executed. And Ruby Cole's alert. And Zyla can't get it from that position on the turn. I was just about to say as well, I was going to... Most territory and possession have maybe been in Llandovery's corner. But sometimes you've got to strike from those mistakes, and Coleg Gwent have absolutely done that.
Well, they got it on the edge. moments ago with Beatrice Morgan. Probably fancied their chances. Sienna McCormack, beautiful left foot, and oh, she's actually missed that. A very kickable conversion for a kicker of her standard. Will that have an influence later on? But it doesn't matter at the moment. 12-5, a big smile coming in from Ruby Cole. She scored on the Principality Stadium, her 9th try, and you know what? She won't get many easier ones, a girl of her pace. But nevertheless, she's taken her chance. Look at the smiles. Out to 12-5, Coleg Gwent. The restart from Bennett Beaverson. Little deep McCormack onto her trusty left boot. Lovely kick. And who's there? Erin Jones. No ambition to pass, and why not when you can beat defenders like that? Now that Llandovery need to strike back. Second row, Dolly Evans in midfield. Good clear out that time. Just got to be watch. We stay on side, Gwent College. Loose kick. Now then,
50-22's on.
Gwent sensibly chiseling it down. And that's a decent kick coming in from Megan Thomas. Just getting the territory that you suggested, Siwan. Settle things down a little. They've got 2 tries. They got the lead.
Right, they were.
Yeah, it's a nice little option, Sean. Defenders, it was 3v3, not much on. Llandovery looking comfortable in defence, but a little grubber dink through, get down into Llandovery's half and play from there. You sometimes find teams overplay.
Coming up, 7:15 tonight. Let's go Glantaf against Coleg Cymoedd, the boys' final. That'll be a keenly contested one as well. Join us, S4C, click. BBC iPlayer.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Look forward to having you for that, but it's a turnover again. Hawkins, show and go was on, but can Cole get a second? But Rodro tries to stop it, and great support is Lily Hawkins, and deservedly gets a score, not just for that support, but for the work she's done in the first 28 minutes. The captain, last year's player of the match in the final, gets the 3rd try from Gwent, and that's the 2nd error in as many minutes from Llandovery, and my goodness, Siwan, it's cost them.
Oh, it's great play by Lily Hawkins, but the turnover, not sure who gets it. Yes, it is Amelia Bailey again. Looks for a number 9, Lily Hawkins, and great over-the-top pass to Cole. Zyla Rodrodro does well. But a lovely inside ball by Cole. Back to her teammate, back to her scrum half. And it's a good finish. But as you say, Sean, couple of errors for Llandovery has cost them 10 points so far.
Yeah, just losing the ball after the ball carry a couple of times now, and in key areas against players of that quality, they'll capitalise. Just overcompensating for the right-hand miss. McCormack going left this time, striking it well, but the sights are just a little out. But Lily Hawkins, you can't keep her down for long.
No, you can't keep her down. Her work rate, her execution, her game understanding, defence and attack. For a young developing player, she got lots of positives in her game, Sean.
Well, putting my coach's hat on, you know, you look at young developing players, you see quality, and are we seeing a future full Wales Women International in the making here, Siwan?
She's got the drive, Sean, that's for sure. She's got the desire to want to get there, and sometimes, you know, as you say, with your coaching hat on, sometimes you have players with all the skill, but you've got to have that mental aspect as well. And Lily Hawkins has definitely got that determination and characteristics to go the full way.
Keep your eye on Lily Hawkins and a few others on the Principality Stadium turf tonight. 17-5 then. Gwent have gone out in a blink of an eye when it was so keen. Lots turned out. Friends, family, really enjoying themselves. Great to see. Great occasion, but Llandovery are back on the case. 22, they're going for that drive again, which has been effective for them. At the back is Tegan Phillips wearing 16. Freya Perry waits. They've got the advantage. It's proved a decent weapon. They can go here, but Perry uses it. Davidson into midfield. Good tackle from McCormack. There's space on the outside. A lot of distance as Davidson feigns and goes. Big tackle from Bailey. Counter-ruck has been so effective for Gwent in these areas. Round the corner, Jones the captain, with some impetus. Perry goes the same way. Good take. And Morgan gets it out there. Lucy Taylor. Now then, Llandovery. Oh, lovely arc run. What a try. What a finish coming in there. Well, out of nowhere, really. Grace Hulbert has been a little quiet. Has so much work rate and quiet work. Strong defensively, but when you need her, in she comes, an arc run out of nowhere. A great attack, and what a finish from the blindside flanker.
It's great play, actually, shown by Llandovery, really stretching the Gwent defence all the way from the driving maul, getting to the other edge. But look at this arc run, look at the line, and that's what you want, Sean, from your forwards. Coming alive 5 metres out, coming onto the ball, really testing that defence. There's nothing stopping her with that pace and that angle from 5 metres out.
Great finish. What can Davison do? Gets under it a little, has the direction, over the crossbar with a little help from it. Great conversion, which gets Llandovery back into it. And we've got a game on you, end-to-end stuff. Well, that blindside run, it just, well, as I say, blindsides the defenders who are looking in at the ruck. Look at her come with the red hat on, great finish.
Yeah, outstanding work. They didn't have much chance from there. It's a great line. Paddles her feet really well, comes on that in arc, direct. Great finish by Hulbert, and what a kick by Brianna Davidson. Not many people, I think, can say have nailed conversions from 5 metres out from the touchline in the Principality, Sean.
No, two good kickers on show tonight. It's normally not a massive strength of girls rugby. It's difficult skill, distance especially. Both these have distance and accuracy. We have proud parents, excited friends in the crowd, flags and cheers, and it's good to see we've got a game on. Gwent have been so dominant in Welsh schools, colleges, girls rugby. But Llandovery have something to say, but Hawkins does too. Well, that's tipped on, not intentionally, between the centres. Megan Thomas takes it in, back the other way. Lots of forwards waiting. The little inside switch to Ruby Cole, who's already bagged one, tried to her name. McCormack rocks to the right. Lovely little pass to the hooker, Erin Davis. Well held up. Still there with Gwent as Tegan Bendel has a little run. Hawkins with Bailey outside, who wants the ball, and why not? Takes two defenders towards the 5 metre line. Hawkins waits.
Lots of space on the left here.
Yeah, as tight head, Grace Boyd. 5 tries this season for the tight head. Plenty of red shirts out there. Llandovery have to get across. They've got it away, and it's another score. And it's fullback Megan Thomas bags her 10th try of the season. It was a little too easy in the end. Forwards carries round the corner. Llandovery didn't fold hard enough to get the width on that far side. And Megan Thomas, well, she's a bit of a try scoring sensation. Gets yet another try for Gwent College.
Yeah, lots of space out there. Thought Meg Thomas goes for the carry here, but does exceptionally well to get that offload away in the tackle to the other Meg Thomas. They call it gas in Coleg Gwent to get over for the finish. I'm sure Llandovery be kicking themselves after getting themselves back into the game after having a lot of territory in possession. But credit to Gwent, what I will say, they've been clinical, Sean, when they've had the ball, when they've had entries into Llandovery's 22. They've come away with points.
Yeah, good finish. Great offload coming in as well to allow Thomas to get over. McCormack just shy with the conversion. Lovely smile on Megan Thomas. She scored on the Principality Stadium.
Red last play.
She can see herself on the big screen, I think. It's a huge occasion for these girls, isn't it? Everything about this stadium, but then you've got the massive screens above. You see yourself back. Maybe feels a little bit different to playing in cross keys.
Yeah, it's awesome, and to see them enjoying themselves, all of them. And Llandovery have played their part in this first half, as has Beatrice Morgan. And a penalty as the clock is in the red. You'll have time. I'm sure Gwent will want to carry on playing. Scott Matthews might say differently, but 4 tries already in this first half. 35 minutes each way, of course, with a short 5-minute half time. Yeah, they've had enough. They're happy with their first half lot. And, well, 6 tries in that first half, pulsating end-to-end stuff. Gwent take a half-time lead here at the Principality Stadium. They shouldn't be disappointed, Llandovery. Yes, to the scoreboard, but they're playing well. And they're well in this. 4 tries to do the half-time score then in the World Schools and Colleges girls' final. It's Gwent College 22, Llandovery College 12. Well, Siwan, really enjoying this. And you must be loving it. The moment of the half, well, so many to pick from. But Lily Hawkins, well, what can we say more about her?
Yeah, just attacks that space, doesn't she? Spots she's got a front row player in front of her, gets on the outside to make sure Zyla Rodrodro makes that decision. And a great execution from Hawkins, driving this Gwent team forward with her decision making and her speed of ball. We can't forget her defensive work either.
No, player of the match in last year's final, halfway towards being a principal contender for this year, but still work to do from those girls there. Scott Matthews, the head coach, finds his way into the circle, and Amelia Bailey has taken her yellow cap on. Both 8s have played really well in this first half. There's Erin Jones, the captain of Llandovery, and you have to say Llandovery will be kicking themselves a little bit, too, and they were well in contention. Just a little error here and there costing them when in possession.
Absolutely. I think they actually had quite a lot of the territory and possession this first half. Probably the difference is their execution rate at the moment, and that's the only difference in the two sides. When Gwent have entered the 22, they've come away with points. More often than not, maybe Llandovery, a couple of times they've entered and have not converted to points, but credit to Gwent's defence.
Tell you what, let's go down to our loitering Lloyd Lewis.
Diolch yn fawr, Griff. Lee Rhys sy'n ymuno da fi am gêm anhygol i'r neutral yn sicr. Be ti'n gweld hi dyma?
Na, mae fe. So mae'r gêm yn mynd fel o fi'n credu bydd yn mynd. So mae'r ardal yn y contact area yn bwysig iawn. Ni'n chwarae dda, ond pryd ni'n lan ni'n colli'r bêl. So mae rhaid ni bod yn fwy dda fyna.
A dyna beth yw'r neges hanner amser te, pryd ti'n mynd i siarad i nhw? So bydd rhaid ni tasglu hwnna lan a gyda'r exits fyd, mae hwnna'n really important. Gwych. Diolch yn fawr, Lee. Cer i siarad i'r tîm yn gyflym. Diolch am amser ti. Gwych, reit te, cofiwch mae un gêm arall i ddod nes ymlaen. Rownd derfynol y bechgyn, Coleg y Cymoedd yn erbyn Ysgol Glan Taf. Byddwn ni nôl am chwarter wedi 7 ar gyfer y gêm honno. Ac wedyn, yn hwyrach heno, wnawn ni ffeindio allan pwy fydd pencampwyr y bechgyn ysgolion a Cholegau Cymru. Coleg Llandovery neu Coleg Gwent. Byddwn ni nôl am chwarter wedi 7 ar gyfer y gêm honno. Right there, Scotty, how do you feel so far, mate? What's the messages? You were just in the huddle there?
Just messages really, just tidying up our exit plays, as we said earlier on. I'm really pleased with our entries in the 22. We come away with points each time. But I'm a little bit disappointed in terms of our mouldy as well. I think Llandovery are massively on top on that. So, yeah, just brushing up on those really. But like I said, it's positive reinforcement. When we get into that 22, we come away with points, so that's really good.
Yeah, and you've been doing brilliantly so far, undefeated, of course. Does anything change? It's a massive game today. Do you keep the same thing?
Look, we just try to compare ourselves to ourselves. And as I said earlier on in the warm-up, the competition has come a lot higher this year. Llandovery are a really, really fantastic side, in all fairness to them. And they've got the capability of pushing us and anybody else. So it's just about looking after your own house. Complete confidence in the team and their ability. And just making sure that we're playing in the right areas and full of confidence.
Brilliant. All the best for the second half, Scotty boy. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, Scott Matthews there. talking about we've identified in his maul defence, but here's the Amelia Bailey try, which sort of lit up the start of the match, Joanne.
Yeah, it's a great line break by Sienna McCormack, and a good inside ball to Lily Hawkins. Look at her biding time there, just coming across. But then from the penalty, forwards, getting to work, getting over the gain line. And then there's no stopping this woman from a few metres out, especially when you're up against a couple of backs. Sean, identify who's in front of her, and a little bump off, and over she goes to open the game.
Well, it set the tone for one of 4 tries, but Llandovery came back strong, and you know they looked dangerous on the edge, haven't they? And this try coming in from Grace Hulbert, but out of nowhere, really.
Out of nowhere, they got to an edge, but Grace Hulbert, instead of just hanging back, knows they're 5 metres out. That out to inline, that arc-in run, like you called. Look, you can see the players around the breakdown looking in, and she just runs that hard line, and Meg Thomas doesn't have much chance from there. But great from Grace Hulbert.
Well, the team talks are done. The coaches are off. The referee is ready. We're in for a great second half here of the Welsh Schools and Colleges girls final. And Llandovery get us underway. Brenna Davison. And they've got it back. Well, tails are up. Here's Rodrodro. Zyla Rodrodro of Fijian heritage. Try in the first half, looking to get on the score sheet again. And Llandovery tails are up. Perry, the scrum half, Davidson. And they've got an offside penalty advantage, going across field a little bit. Here's Morgan, the fullback. Oh, lovely out the side door to Taylor. Back inside to Fionn Tune. Perry to number 8, Jones. Davison's back in. They've got plenty of white shirts on that left-hand side. Bailey being a little disruptive again, slowing it up. Perry keeps it going. Well, great start of the half. Betsan Yip into the 22. Davison rocks back. Here's a chance now. Little outside break coming in from Mainwaring. Dangerous stuff from Llandovery. Perry, Davison waits. Got forwards. Jones just couldn't grasp it. A little hard on the pass from Davison, and Gwent can breathe again.
Ball's out.
And not into touch. Still alive for Llandovery. Morgan. Ball in one hand. Can't get away from guess who. Here is Rodrodro, and another chance. Jones drops it for the second time. And Llandovery really looking dangerous at the start of this second half, showing a bit of an injury there.
Started with intent. Lucy Mainwaring down for Llandovery. Hopefully she's okay. But Llandovery started with intent. Whatever Lee Rees and Jonathan Hooper have said in the huddle, they seem sparked. They've got into Gwent's 22 early, moving the ball from edge to edge. Again, though, a couple of errors. They've just given possession back. Just through a couple of errors, handling errors. The crowd's enjoying themselves. It's great to see, actually. There's lots of some of Wales under-18s players in the crowd there, getting excited, seeing themselves on the screen, but supporting their international teammates in the final. Lovely to see them here at the Principality Stadium.
Yeah, lots of rugby coming up. Of course, it's European weekend. US Montauban against the Ospreys, who came back with a great late win on the weekend on Saturday. S4C and S4C Click. We've got Cardiff and Ulster. Ulster 60-point winners last week. Cardiff with a job to do there Saturday night. And, well, an even bigger task, really. Scarlets out in Bordeaux. Super Rugby Cymru coming up over Christmas. Starts tomorrow. Join me as I'm down there. As Carmarthen Quins having a better season this year against Cardiff. That's tomorrow night. S4C Click. BBC player Cardiff Bridgend. Guess what, Sean? I'll be at that one as well on the 20th December. Busy Christmas for me. And then RGC against Newport up in North Wales on the 27th on the Saturday to finish the year off. Super Rugby Cymru. Join us, S4C Click.
Rugby doesn't stop over the festive period, does it, Sean? No feet up. No.
Not in my house, no. Or yours.
Nope.
And we have a replacement wearing 21. Yasmin Burgess-Williams is on. I think the unfortunate player is Lucy Mainwaring, who we saw down. So I think Lucy Taylor will move into the 13 position with Burgess Williams on the wing. And there she is. I actually think it's Marley Walker-Hunt, who is wearing 21, not 20.
Set. Straight up.
And a penalty. Wow, that'll be a relief to the girls of Gwent College. Been under the pump for the first 7 minutes of this half. Sorry, 2 minutes of this half. A great start to the second half from Llandovery, but McCormack. Lovely little kick down. So close to the touchline, she couldn't get much distance.
Yeah, not much of an angle. Not much of an angle there. Looking forward, actually, to seeing what Marley Walker-Hunt does. A young player, Sean.
Backwards.
Seen her for the first time in WSC
Outside.
this season.
All on.
Kick infield. Beatrice Morgan. Really like the look of this player. 2 fends. Long stride. Needs to fight to get that back because Hawkins is all over it, the scrum half.
Advantage, 9
trying
offside.
to get her team in the game. Lovely little kick
9
by
offside.
Davidson. No advantage. And the referee, Caleb Bow. Good experience for him too. Don't forget about young officials getting an opportunity to referee competitive matches. But you must have an eye on Beatrice Morgan. Athletic fullback.
Yeah, she's very good. Sean, another player actually we took to under-18 Six Nations as a year 11 last year.
Use the edge.
She's got great ability, athletic. But coming up against the double team they seem to be this afternoon, don't they, in Bailey and Hawkins.
Two-step.
But Beatrice seems to be amongst everything. She's looking for work for this Llandovery side this afternoon. And it was actually a really nice rubber by Brianna Davidson down the trams, nothing on. But they had advantage, so quick to the corner for penalty.
Oh, it's stolen in the front, but stolen back. They have it again, Llandovery.
Knocked on by red, then by white. Scrum down.
Right, so no advantage because of the knock-on, so we'll have a scrum. But you're right, you know, such a niche position, full-back. As a coach, representative coach, and you're looking at talent, and it's a specialist position, and she has all the athletic qualities. As we're looking at the Gwent College coaching team, bit of a boy band.
I don't know who the lead singer is out of that lot, Sean. I think it would be Evan, to be fair, not Scotty.
Crouch!
Yeah, he'll be backing vocals, but Scott.
Set!
Back to the rugby. A real deep, wide alignment from Llandovery.
Come straight back under the sound. Straight back under the sound. Reset.
Ref not happy, so we'll have a reset.
Watch the timing, okay? Make sure you're not ready.
Talking about the coaches, though, you know, it just shows the importance of quality coaching development. Scott Matthews, Evan Lloyd, they've done great things with Coleg Gwent, but on the flip side of that, we've seen great development in Llandovery this year. Lee Rees doing a great job with Jonathan Hooper down there.
Bind!
Seeing the fruits then of player development coming through.
Starting them young on the spectator front as well. As Llandovery get this away. Davison having a good game at 10. And here's Lucy Taylor, who's come in from the wing to play in the centre now. At the expense of Mainwaring. They got another advantage. Erin Jones is out in the midfield. You feel that Llandovery should score next if they'd have a say in this. There's Beatrice Morgan, a direct line this time from the fullback. Perry's there. She's been everywhere, to her credit. Hulbert, the try scorer in the first half. Perry looking to really get on the front foot. Dolly Evans has offered herself to carry. That's the 5-metre line. There's the sticks. Slowed up this time a little bit. To the left, Erin Jones wants to say in this one, the number 8. Perry gets it out to Radra in the end. Has she got the strength to get in?
That's well held
up. Lots of Gwent.
Roll away. Good.
Cover defence there, but it's still alive for Llandovery. Davison gets it to, the loose head.
Back foot.
Tireless attack here.
Offside again.
Dolly Evans again. Can this get quick ball? Perry. Chance here now on the outside. There's space on the outside. Oh, it's gone backwards. I think it's still alive for Llandovery. Just enough white shirts there. Perry's across. And that could be a knock-on, but no advantage. Great defence from Gwent College, but an infringement on that far side.
Yeah. Slow down. 13 red, captain. Captain, 13.
Johnny!
13.
Johnny!
Okay, in that phase of play, there's 2 offsides against you and a late hit off the ball. It's going to be a yellow card.
Oh, this could be key. This could be key. Repeated infringement. And I think it's going to be Meg Thomas, 13. Into the bin.
March it.
Is that going to have an impact, Sean? Llandovery, to be fair, been applying the pressure. And they've got 5 metres out here from the kick to the corner. We've seen driving maul a fair few times. But what I will credit, Llandovery have keeping retaining ball, gone through the phases.
Yeah, it's just a double infringement. She was offside. And then she put a little late hit in. Now they go to that maul again. And Tegan Phillips looking for it, as is Perry, the scrum half. Phillips won't let it go. She can probably see in the line and guess who's hanging on to it. Yeah, Amelia Bailey. But it's a penalty try. Under the post goes referee Caleb Bow. And he's going to his pocket again, Siwan. A double yellow in the space of a minute.
Clearly into the side. She's stopped the probable try from being scored. It's a penalty try.
Be louder so that I can hear.
I said quite loud.
Quite cute from Lily Hawkins, but it's inevitable. Let Amelia Bailey, a huge player for Gwent College. It's a double bubble. 2 yellows, penalty try, game on.
It is a game on. Look at that score, Sean. It's a 3-point game. Gwent, champions for 5 years, down to 13 players. Llandovery have been playing very well, really testing this Gwent side. And maybe a little bit of ill discipline now on their goal line has cost them twice. With Meg Thomas and Amelia Bailey, 2 important players for this Gwent side.
And then an accidental offside from the restart. It's all happening here. Robin Bartle couldn't take the restart from McCormack, and knock on and an accidental offside. So a chance for Gwent to settle themselves down. But they haven't been in it in the second half.
They haven't had ball yet, Sean, you're right. We're 10 minutes nearly in. This is the first entry we've seen of them into the 22, and it's a great kick by Sienna McCormack. Those 2 girls don't look happy, do they?
Naughty corner, isn't it? And Amelia Bailey is, well, she's pontificating to somebody, probably a coach who's asking the question, but they have to sit there.
Yeah. There's 7 minutes at under 18s level.
Don't channel.
Great line out, good feed. Hawkins brings winger Catherine Williams in. But it's a knock-on now. Llandovery's tails are up. Couldn't quite get that out to Fionn Tune. So this will eat into the 7 minutes a little bit. And slightly staggered, so one will be back on before the other.
4 white. 4 white change.
Interesting there. Maybe Gwent just trying to force it there. I think that's Tulula Noilas come on for Llandovery. Good reaction, but trying to force it. Be interested now to see what Llandovery do. Sean, deep in their half, they're in their 22, but they're 2 players up. So
yeah,
Gwent's back line are really shortened here. Interesting. They've only got 1 player, Catherine Williams, to the left of this scrum. Whereas Llandovery have lined up 3 players. Brianna Davison, Beatrice Morgan, and Mally Walker-Hunt.
And they come this way. So, and they kick it. In the backfield is Megan Thomas. The Megan Thomas is not in the sim bin, and she gets it. Good follow-up from Beatrice Morgan. And they have numbers coming, Llandovery. But Lily Hawkins comes away with it. She's got a lot to do. A lot of white shirts around her. But does well, the scrum half. Little counter-ruck. Well, a big counter-ruck coming in from Erin Jones. And the knock-on. Well, Llandovery have. They smell in blood here, Siwan. You know, and they're rightly so. Their tails are up. They're playing well. They're within a score. And there's 2 Gwent College players in the bin.
Yeah, it's great play. It's ferocious from both sides. Like you say, smelling blood. There's fire in it. But great counter-ruck by Erin Jones. Allows the turnover then from the fumble. But that all come. It was a great kick from Brianna Davison from the scrum down in the 22. Great chase by Beatrice Morgan. But the first arriving player there, Lily Hawkins, with the turnover.
Yeah, she needs to be Captain Fantastic, and a penalty after the scrum, and Hawkins goes away, puts it onto her boot, sensibly sees grass, finds it. Now then, Llandovery have 2 extra players. They don't need to kick that loosely because Gwent are still dangerous. And in fact, players in front of the kicker not retreating. And it's a little discipline here now where the advantage they have. Hawkins wants to go quickly. She does. Feeds her outside half. McCormack, who just narrowly gets through the half gap.
Yeah, good.
They can camp here for a while.
Yeah, back. Yeah, advantage offside.
There's tight head Boyd. Advantage is over. She's over. Well, I've said it from the start. Watch out for the tight head. Already 5 tries to her name this season. And you weren't going to deny her one at the Principality Stadium. 13 players on the field. Doesn't matter to Grace Boyd. It's try time.
Yeah, great around the tights, Grace Boyd. Converted to front row from back row over the last 12 months. It's really good in these tight areas. Look at the leg drive, and it's a good finish, Sean. She's just short, spots the line. It's a good reach. That's really good work by Coleg Gwent, considering they're down to 13 players at the moment. And this close encounter.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, and getting the cheers from one of the Simbin players, Megan Thomas. We'll be back on soon, but that's a good finish from Boyd. Hit the ground, yes, but as long as you do something positively and instantly, like she did, then that's okay. McCormack to add the extras. 8-point gap again, left-footed, strikes it, lovely strike. Oh, just hits the post. But Gwent just sort of extend their lead, and at a time where they were down to 13 players, a much needed score from Grace Boyd, 27-19. But you feel Llandovery still have a say in this, Sean?
Next stoppage.
Absolutely. You know, we've got a game on our hands, Sean, and it's really pleasing to see both teams go at it. The fire, it's end-to-end stuff, edge-to-edge stuff, and for me, seeing a huge development in these players and the game so far this season. I was wondering what was going on then. Play kind of stopped.
Yeah, Lily Hawkins stopped, thought that the knock-on was given. All of a sudden, Perry's away. The 2 number 9s having great games. Oh, and it's just taken out of her hands. It was Fionn Toon with a vital rip of the ball. As Freya Perry, sorry, it was Anwen Rock.
Yeah.
Perry's fast, Sean. She's got some wheels on her. She gets round the players. But like you say, Anwen Rock just gets her hand on the ball there to rip it away.
Marley Walker-Hunt was waiting on the outside. She hasn't really had a chance, but you've just felt if she got hold of that from Freya Perry, it was good night. Can't take your eyes off this one.
Ball in plays felt high as well, Sean, actually.
Great, yeah, really good. We've got Megan Thomas back, I think. No, number 8 for Gwent. That goes 1.5 meters, so it has to stop. Up steps Catherine Williams from the wing.
Don't believe a 9, Good.
Hawkins.
Timing's good.
Little hands at McCormack. Oh, there was Megan Thomas, and there's the other Megan Thomas. Both heavily involved. To the short side. Little step coming in from Ruby Cole, try scorer tonight. And they have a reprieve. Just settling themselves a little now, Gwent. They've woken up in this second half and established a little bit more control. I just get the feeling that Lily Hawkins has a lot to do with that.
Absolutely, her game management, control, understanding that they're down to 13 players, back up to 14 now. or maybe 15 if Bailey's back on. I'm not sure she is. Oh, there she's coming on the field as we're talking. But great game operator is Lily Hawkins, understanding the pressure, and I'm sure that message will also be coming from Scott Matthews and Evan Lloyd, their coaches on the sideline as well. But we've been treated to a great game in the Principality so far this afternoon. Both sides putting in great performances.
Yeah, Lana Rudges on, Sophia Walters.
Super fine, super fine.
And now we have a turnover. Llandovery desperate to score next. You know, there's 2 scores in it now, but anything can happen. We've got 5 tries to 3 here, so you feel there's more tries in this one. And another penalty. And that's a turnover, I think, this time by Tegan Bendel, the second row.
Yeah, Tegan Bendel, the tall second row, doesn't well then to get over the ball. Her turnover stats has been high this year for Coleg Gwent as well.
Yeah, joint top turnovers won 15 before tonight. For a second row, that's great added value.
It is. When you've got further to get down to the ground, Sean, it is great added value. But a great turnover, Betts and Yip then with the carry. Good low profile, on her feet.
Great technique, isn't it?
Yeah, superb work.
So from the second row, real added value. Not straight in the line out. Just when you feel one side is sort of establishing moments of control, there's an error or a penalty or a turnover, and you know it makes for a great game. You know, I still can't call it from here.
I think there's still quite a lot left in this game, Sean. I think we still see a little bit of attack from both sides, maybe some tries. I agree. 17 minutes left. Could go either way.
Lucy Mainmarin has returned to the field for Marley Walker-Hunt. And there's a free kick at the scrum. Been lots of infringements at the scrum. And Freya Perry wants to get on with it. Why not? She's had a good game. We're talking about Lily Hawkins, but Freya Perry has been great for Llandovery. There she is now, getting Davison off and running. A difficult ball for Jones to take. Up around her neck and a knock on. She'll have a word with that outside half there.
Yeah, she's on the move, isn't she? She's trucking forward. Is Erin Jones. Hard pass to take while you're on the move. There's an injury on the field. Hopefully it's nothing too serious.
Yeah, Brianna Davison's got a lovely fizz pass,
but
but
to come in before you move forward, okay?
When you're bringing in big forward, just a little bit more subtle. After this, we've got the boys' final. It's Glantaf against Coleg Cymoedd. Let's hope it's as good as this one. Promises to be a close affair. 7:15 kickoff. S4C click. Get on the BBC iPlayer and YouTube. Join us for that one here at the Principality Stadium. 2 very good sides. Lots of young talent on show, just like this one with the girls. I just feel like I'm mentioning names that we're going to see on the bigger stage in a few years to come. As I mentioned, 20 Wales under-18s players, and Siwan, a lot of girls out there you have a lot to do with, and you know, to have a game of this magnitude and competitiveness must be great for you.
Oh, it's superb, Sean, to see, you know, the girls stepping up for the occasion. You can see how much it means as well, and that's one thing, you know, as a coach you can't coach, is that desire, that passion, and seeing that in ample full from both sides. But what's pleasing is to see the development and how these players are evolving. You know, if I compare maybe final a couple of years ago to the quality we're seeing on the field today, it's a step up in my opinion. And you know, we want Wales to do better on the international stage, and if we're breeding and developing players through this league into Wales 18s and hopefully play Celtic Challenge and senior Wales rugby in the future, that's a promising sign. But girls are really stepping up this afternoon.
Yeah, great for them to be on the TV as well. S4C click. And they can make a bit of a name for themselves. It's gone round again.
Stay square, keep both sides. Keep that long line.
I think the difference as well, Sean, is a bit more of a pathway now they can see in Celtic Challenge or Wales 18s, 20s, into seniors.
It incentivised, don't they? These girls, when you talk to them, they want to progress, they want to play for Wales.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, they want to play for Wales 18s, they want to play for Wales 20s, and ultimately they can be professional rugby players now. So that is another carrot as well, you know.
March it.
Penalty, no advantage.
You're taking the mark up there, mark you.
Taken from the wrong spot. Another penalty at the scrum.
9.
Yeah, bit technical this one, but I think it was against Lucid.
Quick cap on the mark.
Bringing it down, I think I've seen the action from the man in the middle.
Cormac doesn't quite make touch.
Inside.
Taken by Lucy Taylor, who sees a bit of space and hits the grass. Megan Thomas, the fullback, looks in field, has McCormack under pressure, but gets it away. That's gone back by Lana Rudge.
Go away, good.
Hawkins, quick service. Half-backs have been great. Over the top, chance on that far side, intercepted.
There's no advantage, go back. You can go, okay. You go back for the knock-on advantage.
It was a knock-on. Advantage was being played. Hawkins, he's got a bit of cramp.
I'm not surprised.
Well, she deals with her cramp. We're going to go down to Lloyd Lewis.
Stay a scrum. Good am.
Diolch yn fawr, Griff, Lee Rees sy'n ymuno da fi unwaith eto. Lee, fel wedi sy'n ei dechrau, mae fe'n gêm anhygol, ond I ti, mae rhaid bod bach o rwystredigaeth am dim manteisio ar y cardiau melyn na.
Mae'n rhaid ni chwarae lawr hadyn nhw, so mae tyrogaeth yn bwysig iawn nawr, so mae eisiau ni sgori nesaf fyd.
Ie, ti newydd redeg y dŵr mlaen, beth oedd y negeseuon pryd ni?
Just chwarae lawr hadyn nhw, a just cadw'r pwysau arno.
Gwych, pob lwc bwy.
Short and sharp from Lee. He wants to score next, then he...
Yeah, he said territory's important and we've got to score next. So,
Really strike.
Okay, we're back to the action out there. Ruby Cole in touch.
There's no need, leave it go.
You know, you could... Well, not be apologetic, but you know, you wouldn't blame Gwent for shutting up shop a little bit and, you know, retaining their 2-score lead. But this girl here, there's no stopping her, is there? She wants to play.
Yeah, her intent and everything that she does, her speed to break down, her support play, get the ball away there, we're just seeing on your screen. It's really good work by Hawkins this afternoon.
Mopped up, and McCormack ships it. There's space on the outside here for Sophia Walters, who hasn't had a touch yet. I think she's going to get it now. As McCormack, little feint inside. Lovely little run there, outside half. McCormack, talented 10. Bailey, little tip pass to Alice Roberts. And Hawkins spots something down here with McCormack. Here now is Walters. Infield, good run from the replacement. Hawkins to Bailey. That's the two in tandem, 8 and 9. Well held up though that time. Difficult one for Boyd, the try scorer, but she rolls with the tackle. And Hawkins, little half gap and the penalty. She played on the floor and Hawkins goes again. Insatiable appetite by the scrum half. Chance Thomas back inside. Wants to atone for a yellow card up to 5 metres. It's there for Hawkins. Lovely little pass, let go to Cole. Back inside, but to a Llandovery player. And the referee comes all the way back for an infringement into the middle of the field. Now, I know what Hawkins wants to do, but what would you do, Siwan?
It's interesting, isn't it? It's cup final rugby, Sean. You maybe take the 3 points here. You've got a 11-point lead, meaning Llandovery have got to score twice, but I don't think they'll do that. You can see they've got a pod set up here.
He's not on the way.
Yeah, no intent at all to look at the post. They go to the loose set. Georgia Morgan takes it a half a metre short. Hawkins had a runner come in, but it's held up. A little flip out to Bailey. Bailey has to wrestle 2 or 3 defenders over. Good defence from Llandovery.
There's no advantage, you're holding her in.
Another advantage, and you feel that Caleb Rowe just might go to his pocket. Soon Hawkins tap and go. The long pass is intercepted. Now then, who's got the gas? Taylor. Hauled down by guess who? High tackle. But Hawkins saved the day, and I thought Lucy Taylor was away then.
I thought she was away. She didn't back herself on the outside, did she, Sean? Did she have the gas? Didn't feel like she did, so she cuts back inside. But look at Lily Hawkins. Look at her tracking on the inside there. She knew that mistake. That pass come from her. Long floaty pass. So she had to make up for the work, but that's what you get from Hawkins.
Well,
exceptional work rate.
Have we got an injury there? It might be cramp. If you can't see out the shot, that Lily Hawkins is also suffering from cramp. And, you know, I know we mention it a lot, but the work rate and the appetite of the scrum half, well, it's quite insatiable. It's a pleasure to watch, but we've had that from a lot of girls out there. It's all to play for, 8 points. So that buffer, Scott Matthews will be pretty happy that he's got a 2-score buffer at the moment, Siwan, because Llandovery look dangerous.
They do look dangerous, absolutely, and they've got danger women out there as well. They just probably haven't capitalised, like I mentioned earlier, as much as Gwent have. But still a lot of time in this game. We've seen a lot of tries so far, a lot of threats. It's really pleasing to see how well both sides are playing and the want and desire out there. Some players, impact players, coming off the bench as well for both sides.
Good. Sure, good. Yeah.
Well, coming up, we've got the boys' final. Here's the arrival of Coleg y Cymoedd. They play Glantaf in the boys' final, 7:15 here. S4C click. Get it on the iPlayer, BBC and YouTube. Ben Coomer just gone through, and big player outside half for Coleg y Cymoedd tonight. Losing finalists last year. So a point to prove. These boys, 9 of these boys starting tonight played in last year's final. But they have a tough ask against a resurgent Ysgol Glantaf, who I'm sure will be arriving soon. So still here in the girls' final, a little bit of running and repairs for try scorer Grace Hulbert. Referee blows. And we can get it underway again for the high tackle. Bit of a shoelace issue.
She hasn't had enough time, has she, at that stop to do the map free?
Her teammates are saying, come on, let's go. Davison then safely gets into touch. Llandovery will look to launch from this line out. Their maul has been good tonight, but you feel like they've been dangerous on the edge as well.
Yeah, they have. They really tried to hit Gwent with this driving maul. It's something they would have been working on in training. I'm not sure that's Lloyd. I'm not sure that's Lee Reese's expertise, though, but they've definitely been working on it.
Stolen. Hawkins just gets through. Hulbert's clutches. And now down to the short side. The hooker, Erin Davis, managed to stay infield as she's been held up. Referee calls more, but it's gone to the ground and it's there for Lily Hawkins. Good run coming in from Seren Ren Howells.
Advantage,
Cormac. Oh, and Boyd couldn't hold it, but it's another penalty. And you feel that the referee might just have a little word now. Succession of penalties from Llandovery.
Okay, discipline needs to improve. Another penalty, you're on a warning. So, sort it out.
Yeah, next one, Siwan.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You know, Gwent's seen 2 yellow cards from consistent infringements down to the 22. Maybe the infringements haven't been so deep, and that's why they haven't had a yellow card. But referee giving a clear warning to Llandovery there. Sort it out, or it'll be a yellow card.
Red on the line.
Time ticks on. We're into the final 10 minutes, 8 minutes in fact coming up. And Gwent College have regained control. Amelia Bailey, who spent a little stint in the bin, is back with a bit of force, but holding on. They're a bit slow to get to the number 8 there. And there's still time for Llandovery. They need territory, though. They found themselves the last 8 to 10 minutes in their own half. They now feel that running it will get them that territory, but Bailey has an answer to that. Plenty of white shirts to the left. for Freya Perry. Now they have an advantage. Davison a crossfield kick, but it comes on the outside of her boot a little bit, and Megan Thomas gets it. No advantage then. It's a big long kick from the middle of the field, Siwan. What are they going to do here?
Yeah, it is a big long kick, pretty much dead centre of the field here in Principality Stadium. It's a wide field. I can see Brianna Davidson lining up to kick to touch.
Well, she put all her might into that. What a catch from Walters, and she runs forward. Across comes Hulbert to knock her down. Hawkins gets support from Morgan. The loose head, always willing to carry. And a little knock on, so another reprieve for Llandovery. They desperately need this territory.
They desperately do, and a great shot by Hulbert. I'm not sure if she injured herself in the making there. But they need to get out of this half if they're in with a shot to get back into this game. Little knock on, uncharacteristic. She's cramping there. You can see Lily Hawkins hopping on one leg. Uncharacteristic error, but she's put in a shift.
Yeah, I'd like to see a pitch map of what she's covered. Nearly every blade of grass here at the Principality. The scrum half, Hulbert is okay to continue.
Time's back on.
Which is good to see. Now, what can Llandovery do? A little chat between number 8, Erin Jones, and scrum half, Freya Perry. There's the Gwent College coach's nail-biting stuff.
Bind!
Oh, it's been a great match for a spectator, hasn't it, as well? Looking at the crowd behind. I think a lot of Gwent are out there. A lot of Llandovery have travelled east for this game.
Both teams just watch.
The crowd has gone quiet because they know, the game's in the balance a little. It's creeping up on the clock, though. They need to score quite quickly, and you feel that this is going to go wide.
Yeah, I imagine they're trying to get the ball onto the edges. But they need to run some decoy runners, really, to hold this defensive line, Sean.
This ball is out for Perry. Davison, she's just under pressure. That's going to be a difficult one. Can they get the bounce, Llandovery? McCormack gets it. Good covering from the 10. She gets up to halfway. Hawkins sees an opportunity for Thomas. That's a sensible little kick. And she keeps it in field for long enough to get some territory, and you feel that was the right decision there, Siwan.
Great tactical decision, isn't it? Not much on, but let's just keep the pressure on Llandovery. Like you see here, looks up. A wall of white in front of her. Little grubber through. Now they can put pressure on the Llandovery line out. Great play by Meg Thomas.
Yeah, close this gap, close the gap, close the gap.
Yeah, just been in this half, Llandovery way too much for the half. Past Perry, Davison goes to the air.
All on side.
Well, it's in between two players, but Megan Thomas gets it to Megan Thomas. And this is centre Thomas, who's all the way through the middle. Support from Bailey, clever support from the number 8. Sees an opportunity to offload it to Howells, but it's gone forward, and advantage was there for Llandovery. Kicked away again. Back there goes Lana Rudge. A few errors creeping in.
Time's off. Front row.
A lot of tired girls out there, bit of cramp. They put huge effort in, both of them. Timeout for cramp, tired legs. And through went Megan Thomas. Good link from Amelia Bailey, who's been really good tonight, but you could say that about lots of girls out there, Siwan.
Yeah, I could say a lot about lots of players have put their hands up this afternoon, this evening. We had great battles between the two 8s with Bailey and Jones going head to head, especially that first half, the physicality there. It's been outstanding. But tonight's player of the match is that girl. 2 on a bounce for this woman. Lily Hawkins, set in a game, player of the match. exceptional all evening, and everything that she's done kept the game alive defensively. Those turnovers first half, when Gwent were under pressure, she was the girl that was over the ball for the jackal. 3 jackals in 20 minutes. But also her attacking flair, the speed of ball, her connections, her try first half. It was a great performance by Lily Hawkins.
Yeah, hard to disagree with you. But both 8 and 9 there in that shot. Amelia Bailey, as you mentioned, great game. Set the tone at the start, but Lily Hawkins is our set in the game. Player of the match. And she has a job to do for the last 3 or 4 minutes now to just see her side home.
Just under
for a 6th title it would be.
Yeah, time's back on.
Not many scores in the second half. Just a penalty try to Llandovery, and then Grace Boyd crashed over. But it's been so well contested by Llandovery. They have an opportunity here.
Bind. Set.
Albeit in their own half from this scrum. Erin Jones leaves it for Freya Perry. They're trying to go wide. Oh, it's an interception from McCormack. She read it beautifully. That's good night. That'll be the end of it. The outside half. She's been outstanding tonight too in an all-round game, and sniffed out an opportunity on the run around from Davison to get the ball a second time. It fell into her hands and under the stick she went, and you feel, Siwan, that is yet another title for Gwent College.
Outstanding work by Sienna McCormack. A bit of individual read skill. Knew what Llandovery were going to do, made the read very well. You could see Brianna Davison just coming out the back. She spots the read. It's great acceleration, and it's a great finish. And that probably has sealed the deal for this Coleg Gwent side. But it's great to see them have that competition. It'll better them as a team, it'll better the individuals, but it's a good finish by Sienna McCormack. And you could see what it meant to the full Gwent side, because 1 to 15, the 15 players in red on the park this afternoon all ran up to Sienna. They knew how important that try was, because they knew if Llandovery scored next, it might have been a bit of a different afternoon.
Yeah, we mentioned the 8 and 9, but 10 has been good too. McCormack, she's rounded off a fabulous performance with a try and a conversion to boot. Takes Gwent College out to 34-19. It's 3 scores now, and a bit of pride left for Llandovery as late replacement comes on. Ella Owen-Jenkins gets to run onto the turf, and a full-on Davison restarts. And their tails are up now. They know they're in control. They give a penalty away, so chance for another score then, Llandovery. They've been spirited all day, as is this lady, Freya Perry. Now then, Hulbert already got 1 try. Erin Jones probably hasn't gotten the game as much as she would have wanted. Just 2 meters short, plenty of white shirts on the right. Can Perry get it there? Davison. Nice pass. Oh, what a tackle from McCormack. Coming in, still putting the hits in. Gwent College. Bailey knocks back. Good ball presentation for Perry. Davison into position. Jones, always 3 or 4 red shirts whenever Erin Jones gets the ball around her.
Lost. Advantage.
Still trying. They have an advantage. Tallulah Noyle gets a carry. Dolly Evans knocked back. Great defence, but advantage has been played. Davison throwing everything at it now. Big tackle coming in from Tegan Bendel. No advantage. And we're into the last minute.
That's great defence by Coleg Gwent to stop a ferocious Llandovery there. Throwing everything at them. Everything hard to the line, but some great tackles, collisions.
Jones. Last attempt, getting closer, turns to try and get the ball back, does so. Perry, Davison has a little look herself, but look how many red shirts in her eye line.
Good. Play away.
They don't want to concede another score. Gwent College. Perry, well, nobody's more deserving than her to get a score. But over the ball, guess who? It's McCormack. She's been outstanding. All facets of the game and typifies the effort of Gwent College, not just in attack, but in defence. Great defensive effort there. That's it. That's enough, says referee Caleb Ball. Well, they had to withstand a spirited onslaught at times from Llandovery, who gave it everything and had huge moments in the game. But all the girls run onto the field now for the victors, 6-time champions, and deservedly so. With player of the match, Lily Hawkins inspirational, Amelia Bailey at 8, and Sienna McCormack, they had the spine to do the job. Quick word, Siwan, they deserved it.
Yeah, it's a well-deserved result for Coleg Gwent. Credit Llandovery, they did rattle them from time to time, but their execution, Gwent, their tempo that they played at was exceptional this afternoon. And like you said, the spine of the team from 8, 9 to 10, really good work by that Gwent side.
Final score then on the Welsh Schools and Colleges girls final. It's Gwent College 34, Llandovery College 19.
Reit dyma ni, Serena Game, player of the match and captain. I was meant to have the winning captain and the player of the match, but you are both of them for the second year in a row. Tell me how you're feeling right now.
I don't even know. I can't even put it into words. I'm just mega proud of the girls. It's some of our last years. It's a special occasion for a lot of us, so really proud of the team.
And last year, obviously, you were player of the match again. You must thrive in these big occasions. You were everywhere tonight.
Yeah, I do. I love these big occasions.
Yeah, brilliant. And what's the plan tonight now? You're going to enjoy yourself?
Yeah, we've got a big crowd, so go back and see them all now and enjoy with the family and friends.
Well done, congratulations, Diane. Right ewn ni I ffeindio Amelia Bailey. Oh, dyma ni, sorry. Mae Erin Jones yn ymuno da ni. Yn anffodus, idych chi ddim ennill heno, ond am berfformiad ganddo ti a gweddill y tîm, o ti'n anhygoel. Mixed emotions fi'n siŵr, ond proud o'r merched?
Yeah, definitely. Pob clod i'r merched heddi, maen nhw wedi gwneud gweithio mor galed I ddod yma. Wrth gwrs, mae'n anffodus bod ni ddim wedi cael yr win heddi, ond pob clod I pawb, achos nathon ni aros yn y ffait tan y diwedd, a na beth sydd bwyty fe. So,
yn sicr, a ti'n gadael blwyddyn nesaf wrth gwrs, ond ti'n dangos y siampl wych. Mae lot o'r genod ma yn cario ymlaen blwyddyn nesaf, yn dydi? Ti'n dangos y siampl wych. Ydy'r tîm yn lle dda? Fi'n meddwl bod e.
Definitely, o gwmos. Mae da ni tîm ifanc iawn, so fi'n gyffroes iawn I gallu ddod yma blwyddyn nesaf, gobeithio ni, I cefnogi nhw yn y final.
Gwych da iawn, Erin. Diolch yn fawr, llongyfrichiadau. Diolch. Reit te, newn ni, reit, mae Coleg Gwent holl ffordd draw fan hyn. Bydd rhaid ni mynd am jog. Come on, ni angen mynd. This is good TV. Reit, ni'n dod. Come on, bron yna. Reit te, Amelia Bailey sy'n nesa. Amelia, lle ti? Amelia? Bailey? Lle mae hi? Amelia! Dyma ni. I just had to run from the other side of the pitch to try and catch you. Can you just summarise how you're feeling? Because you and Lily were so close between you for player of the match. Yeah. What an outstanding performance. How are you feeling right now?
Well, I'm over the moon, really. Like, it's the last time for a lot of us playing together. It's no better way to go out together as a team.
Great support as well here today. Does that mean a lot to you?
Yeah, definitely. It's probably the loudest game we've been at this season. So, brilliant. Yeah, always a good crowd.
Happy days, brilliant. Well, diolch yn fawr I ti. Enjoy this evening. Reit, mae yna llwyth o rygbi fori a dros y adeg nadolig I chi. A dyma ni. Nos y fori y Marc Carfyrddin. Mae Cwins Carfyrddin yn herio Caerdydd y cic cyntaf yn hanner ar y wedi 7. A wedyn ar y 20fed dydd Sadwrn mae Caerdydd yn herio Pen y Bont. Cic cyntaf am chwarter awr wedi 3. Ac os chi eisiau anrhegdoleg hwyr, gewch chi weld fi yn sgorio hat-trick pryd mae fy nhini Casnewydd yn herio rygbi gogledd Cymru lan yn y gogs. Dydd Sadwrn 7 ar 20 o Ragfyr. Ond nawr, mae'n amser ni gweld y tîm buddugol yn codi'r tlws heiddiannol.
So there's the trophy that will be lifted very shortly by the champions. And look what it means. Tears of joy, smiles, pensive looks as they're about to receive their medals, but deservedly so. And the officials played their part Referee Caleb Bow, Josh Stanley and Jack Davis, the assistants, as Terry Cobner, Welsh legend, presents the medals. There has to be a runner-up, and Llandovery College played their part in this final, and they will now go up, led by captain and number 8 Erin Jones. Spirited performance from Llandovery, and well supported and applauded by the victors, Gwent College. So Erin Jones's girls will receive their runners-up medals. Played their part, that's for sure. Some attractive rugby, just probably too many turnovers. Couldn't quite get it into Gwent's half in the second half of the second half, and they have to bypass that trophy for this year. Gracious applause, and they will benefit from the experience here at the Principality Stadium in a big game in front of the TV cameras, their friends and family. Freya Perry was outstanding for them. Brianna Davison at 10, Beatrice Morgan at 15. Grace Hulbert grabbing a try. Penalty try really got them so close, but they just could never get the lead. As whenever they scored, Gwent College came back to extend their lead, particularly when down to 13 players. Terry Cobner handing out the medals. Still smiles on their faces. Lucy Taylor was good on the wing for Llandovery, as Karen Lake, Welsh international, puts the medals around the neck, and there's Erin Jones. Karen Lake with the medal to the captain, and the runners-up this year, Llandovery College, in the Welsh Schools Colleges girls final. And so to the winners, the victors. Well, nobody else has won the Welsh Schools and Colleges girls trophy other than Gwent College, and they're showing their strength. Good coaching team, instilling all the right disciplines into these girls, and you can tell how proud they are. Look at the smiles on their faces. Brilliant performances individually, but also collectively. Megan Thomas, a great game. It's right across from 1 to 15. And the replacements played their part, itching to get the medals on their neck from Welsh international Karen Lake. They'll get that memento to keep and remind them of this occasion. The spine of the team really held Gwent College together when they were down to 13 players, and up against it they came back well, driven by Lily Hawkins, Sienna McCormack, and of course Amelia Bailey. But all these girls have played their part, and they'll go back to Gwent tonight proud and celebrate with their friends and family. And why not? Big futures, some of these girls in the women's game have the incentive now to make it as international and professional rugby players, and a pathway that Shu and Lillycrap talked about. And waiting at the end is Captain Fantastic, player of the match for the second year in a row, Lily Hawkins, the scrum half. A big smile. Terry Cobner makes his way across to the coveted trophy, and it's Lily Hawkins who will step up. So Gwent College, captain Lily Hawkins. The photo with Terry Cobner first at the Principality Stadium, and I'm sure she will join all of her teammates to lift the trophy. The Welsh Schools and Colleges Girls Champions of 2025 are Gwent College. The 6th time the girls from Gwent have done it. And Lily Hawkins raises the trophy. And up they go again. And why not? Big smiles on all their faces. Deserved victors. And a thoroughly deserved win. Gwent College win the girls' final. Let's go back down to Lloyd Lewis and Siwan Lillycrap.
Waw, chwarae teg, Siwan, am gêm anhygol. Be nes di o'r ornes na?
O balch iawn i gweld perfformiad gan y dwy tîm prynawn ma pob clod i Llandovery hefyd am y hernyn nhw roi allan ar y ca heddi. Fi'n meddwl o'n nhw wedi rhoi popeth at Coleg Gwent, ond Coleg Gwent falle yn dangos eu profiad o bod yn ffainal, o ennill ffainal, ac o fi'n meddwl o sut o'n nhw wedi ymateb i'r ail hanner a chwarae yn llefoedd cywir ar y ca oedd yn wych, ac chwaraewyr yn neud yn wych a Lily Hawkins fel dwedodd Siôn ar commentary, captain ffantastig oedd hi heddi.
Ie, oedd hi'n anhygol, chwarae teg. A ni sôn am Coleg Gwent, enillwyr wrth gwrs. Enillwyr heiddiannol gan ystyried y tymor gwych nhw wedi cael?
Ie, heiddi ennill heddi fi'n credu, ond mae'n dangos mod tîm adderydd hefyd yn datblygu ac falle test nhw yn gwahanol nawr sydd yn perffaith i chwaraewyr i datblygu. Maen nhw gyda dwy hyfforddwr da gan Scott a Evan Lloyd, ac maen nhw'n dangos sut maen nhw hefyd yn datblygu eu gêm. Perfformiad well blwyddyn yma fi'n credu na blwyddyn diwetha, so maen nhw'n datblygu trwy'r amser, ond o'n i gyda gêm wych ar ein dwylo heddiw yn Stadium Principality, crowd yn arbennig o dda, oedd nhw'n dawel am y 20 munud olaf oherwydd oedd y gêm mor agos.
Ie, a ti sôn am y profiad yn tîm Coleg Gwent, lot o nhw'n symud mlaen, ar y llaw arall, tîm Llandovery yn ifanc iawn, ti'n meddwl bydd nhw'n elwa o'r profiad yma bod nhw wedi colli?
Yn sicr, bydd pob chwaraewr ar y ca heddi yn elwa o profiad ges nhw heddiw, y battle oedd o blaenau nhw a sut maen nhw'n gallu dysgu gwersi o hynny. So fi'n gyffroes iawn i gweld sut mae'r chwaraewyr yn fynd, ond hefyd sut mae'r tîm oedd yn mynd i datblygu blwyddyn nesaf.
Diolch yn fawr, Siwan, a diolch am dy gwmni di. Ti'n aros da ni oherwydd mae yna gêm anhygol arall dal i ddod. Ysgol Glantaf yn herio Coleg y Cymwydd. Ser y dyfodol yn mynd ben. Aroswch da ni fel wedys i. Mae'r cic gyntaf am 7:15 wedi 7.